So today we have Nifty and Bank Nifty chart open here, and let us analyze what can happen tomorrow and what happened today. Okay, so today if we see Bank Nifty chart, what we have decided yesterday was if market is opening flat right in this particular area, and if it is crossing this trend line, okay, this particular trend line was rejected many times. Okay, so whenever this particular trend line is broken, we can initiate a long trade on Bank Nifty, those who have missed this particular entry in Bank Nifty. Okay, so the fresh position can be opened up here, right? So today exactly as soon as the market opened in our WhatsApp channel, I have just posted that Bank Nifty is looking bullish and it can give a move over here. So from this particular area, as soon as it crossed, it gave a movement of 300 points from here, right? So from it's more than 300 points, I would say. So from 35,000 to 35,300 it went. Okay, and after that it again went sideways. So basically whenever the market moves, it generally halts, so it's halting over here. Okay, so now what to do? So if you see, just understand one particular thing, the area which in which the market is spending most of the times. Okay, so that becomes the crucial point. Okay, that becomes a crucial range, I would say. So here if you see, Bank Nifty had spent like almost half of like whole day over here. Okay, only this is the first 15-minute candle that Bank Nifty moved. After that it was completely sideways. Okay, completely sideways. So we have marked the upper and the lower bounds of this particular area. Okay, so now in our next coming days, what can happen? Okay, so tomorrow if Bank Nifty is crossing this particular level, okay, this particular level, it can fall down to the previous support. Where is the previous support? Let me tell you clearly. So if you see, this was the yesterday's closing price, right? So yesterday buyers were present in this particular level, right? So this becomes the support. Okay, this particular area. So if you see I have drawn this particular line, but generally what it is coming is, it is coming near to this particular lines, right? So if this particular level is broken, it can come test here and then move up. Okay, so this is how you should understand the price action, the position of the buyers and sellers. Okay, because if the market opens negative, the buyers that are present here will try to book the profit, and new buyers will come as soon as Bank Nifty will come to this particular levels. Okay, because I told you repeatedly that Bank Nifty is like way oversold, so people will be trying to long in Bank Nifty as in all the dips. So the logic for Bank Nifty is buy the dips. Okay, if you are like intraday trader, and like if you have initiated the trade yesterday over here or today over here, okay, so in that case, if this trend line is broken, your market will, Bank Nifty will fall to this level. So that time you can exit as soon as this trend line is broken. This is for intraday basis, but we generally look for swing trades. So that's why we have longed over here, and our stop loss is over here, and we're looking for 36,000. Okay, so that target will be achieved very soon. No issues with it, because as soon as like if the Bank Nifty is above this particular range, okay, that is 34,400, it is bullish. There is no issue with it. Okay, so tomorrow at what levels to buy, I would say. See, tomorrow is Wednesday, don't forget it. Like before the expiry, always the market tends to give a very good move. Okay, so remember this particular word. So here if you see in this particular area, if tomorrow is market opening like below this particular range, those who have not got an opportunity to long on Bank Nifty, try to long it over here. Okay, that is a very important thing. Okay, don't try to short Bank Nifty on breaking of this particular area. And if Bank Nifty is opening flat and then crossing this particular area, it will give a momentum. Okay, no doubts about it. If this particular area is crossed, okay, this particular range, new buyers will come into picture, there will be no sellers, again it will shoot up. Okay, so this view is very clear. Open this chart, mark these ranges yourself, okay, and just try to follow it one day, and let's see what happens. Because, and new people, okay, those who will be longing Bank Nifty as soon as this level crosses, okay, your stop loss will be strict over here. Okay, see, because I have longed from here, right? So my stop loss is over here. Okay, so I will trail the stop loss. So tomorrow if Bank Nifty is crossing this particular channel, okay, it is falling and then coming down, obviously I will book my profit or book at the cost. Okay, no issues with it. But those who have longed over here, they will be trapped, right? So tomorrow those who have longed in this particular area, they should book it over here. Okay, so these views are very clear. Okay, keep it very simple also. Okay, so now as we have completed the Bank Nifty analysis. Let us move on to Nifty. Okay. So today we have this one as Nifty chart opened here, and this is 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so if you see here, Nifty will always follow this particular trend line. Okay, so whenever the trend line is there, there might be a possible sell-off. Okay, that is a very little bit also, and if the news is there, then obviously it will be trending. Very logical, right? So but just understand these levels. Okay, so let me draw this particular trend line that is coming up over here. Okay, so if I see the body, this is the particular trend line that Nifty is following. Okay, so in this particular trend line, whenever Nifty breaks here, it will be coming into, sellers will come into market. Okay, but at what level? Okay, here also it may look you like it's an interesting trade. You can short the market over here and you can get a target till this. Okay, will not be possible. Okay, why I am saying, if there is some bad news, it will be possible. There is nothing called impossible in this market. It can happen, but understand one psychological fact over here. Okay, this is one of the most important thing in the video. Okay, just understand this particular thing. Okay, so here if you see, always the closing price becomes very important for the next day, right? So here if you see, in this particular area, right, buyers were present because the market came for selling, but the buyers took it up, right? So who is strong over here? The buyers are strong over here, right? So next day when the markets open gap down, it immediately recovered. Okay, and where did it halt? It halted exactly on the closing of previous day, right? So the buyers were able to close the markets near to these levels, right? So what I meant to say is, the view is very clear. This particular area, buyers are present. Okay, so just mark my words. So if the market is crossing this particular trend line, okay, don't short the market. Okay, because it can immediately come over and reverse. Okay, why I am saying it can reverse is because buyers are present in this particular level. Okay, so these particular levels, all these particular levels, so this particular level, this particular levels, buyers are present. Okay, so what I mean by buyers are present is, so in these levels, whenever the market comes, new buyers will try to push the market up, because here obviously buyers are more dominating. Okay, so when this trend line breaks, don't short the market. Okay, because from here it can reverse back. Okay, so when should you short? When Nifty is weak and can reach this 15,600 level. It's very simple, when this particular level is broken. So which level? Obviously this below bottom level which I am telling. Okay, so suppose this is the range, right? So when this particular range is broken, then only it will become weak and it will start falling or testing this particular levels. Okay, this particular levels. So make this thing very clear. This particular range is very crucial. Don't even short Nifty before this range. Okay, so let market decide where it is going, because overall if Nifty is maintaining 15,600, there is no issues of like single bearishness in the market. Nifty is bullish. Okay, so market won't like go up in a straight line. It has to like halt, it has to pull back, it has to retrace, then only it can go up, right? So this is how it will work. So let me just give a recap of Nifty and Bank Nifty. So what to do in Bank Nifty, if you see, this is the particular range. This range breakouts you have to trade on. Okay, so in Bank Nifty, the range can come to this particular levels. Okay, but don't short the market. 1,100 times I am telling, don't short the market. Whenever buy the dips. So if the market falls here, just long it. Okay, you will get Bank Nifty in an attractive price, right? So, and if tomorrow, if this particular level is crossing, then also you can buy it, but the stop loss will be fixed. This particular level will be a stop loss, right? So this particular range, this will be a stop loss if you are buying on crossing of this one. Okay, big risk to reward is very important. Okay, otherwise you cannot have any success in the market. So the next is Nifty. If you go to the Nifty, we have already discussed, if Nifty is crossing this particular trend line, you don't have to short the market, rather you try to buy it in this particular areas. Okay, so between 15,775 to 15,825, if the market is there in this particular range and it is spending some time over, you can buy it, because again it will shoot up. Okay, so only the selling side will come below 15,775, where it can go back to 15,600 or 15,650 levels, right? So before that you should not initiate any short trade. So you always go for long trades. If you are getting it cheap in this particular range, then well and good. Otherwise, if you are like longing Bank Nifty, Nifty over here, I would suggest you to go for Bank Nifty when it hits this particular range which we have discussed over here. This particular range, that is today's top, right? So if Bank Nifty is opening going above this particular area, you can long over here rather than Nifty, right? So that's all. thank you everyone. Have a good day. I hope the view is very clear about you. And if you don't understand anything, do feel me to like reach me out. Okay, so there is no issue with it. Thanks.